After you've established your units, we need to create more narrowed areas of study that we'll call topics within each unit. And once again, those will want to be sequenced in the order that we will teach them. So I only have one unit established in my little sample course that I'm working on here, but I'm going to enter into that particular unit. So now we're at the unit level, and within that we're going to create topics using this button right here. Now remember, this button will not show up until you have saved that unit at least once. So once it's there, we can click on New Topic. Once again, we only have a couple of required fields. We have to fill in a title for this topic, obviously, and a time frame. The remaining fields, once again, are optional. You'll see that many of them repeat from other levels. That's because you may have certain essential questions that apply to the entire course or to a specific unit, or we might just want to put essential questions in at the topic level. So you have lots of options, but again, don't feel like you have to fill all of those options in. So for this topic, we're going to give it a specific name. So maybe we're going to create a topic that is just focusing on pre-writing, and maybe we're going to spend 2 days doing that. And once again, this is just a rough estimate. You're not obligated to stay by this time frame. It's just a general guide to help you stay roughly on track. And once again, we also have an ongoing button. This would be for a topic that we are going to teach throughout the entire unit at this level. So if it's something that you're going to teach through this entire unit, you would click ongoing here. If it's something you would teach through the entire course, you would create a unit for that and make it listed as ongoing. So that's what the ongoing button again is for. We have all these other fields that I will leave blank for now. I do want to point out that I think this one is a really great one that we've included. Common misconceptions, always a good thing to think about, and also connections, especially as we have some teachers who are starting to explore some more PBL units, being able to list here some of the connections you're making with other subject areas besides English language arts that this particular course is listed under. So I'm going to save that and just give you a look at the page. You see that once again we have had some new things show up. Here's where we can start adding a new activity. Now, a new activity is part of phase 2, so we're not going to go into detail about what that is in this particular bundle, but when we're ready to move into phase 2, we will have a bundle created about all that too as well. Attachments, once again, you can put attachments at the topic level after you have saved it for the first time. And again, we have an opportunity to list comments as we're teaching it so that we can go back and make adjustments later on. So I'm going to go back up here to the top because you can see that we now have all these new features that have popped in, all these new buttons, because the following level is the learning targets. So our next step is going to be to associate learning targets with this particular topic.